Chapter 2 Casual Heroes. After a quick mission to score some wine to use as a bartering chip, the party narrowly escapes defeat as it battles a horde of undead. The party fights a siege while inside secure quarters as the paladin Bloodwood and barbarian Soultaken butcher and slay the hideous creatures in masses. Davenar, feeling the desperation and menace of the enclosed mob, makes what some would call courageous, but others would call foolish move. Exiting the back and utilizing fire magic, Davenar defends the back end of the siege by casting a cantrip, and through his flames of the Phlegethos feet, engulfs himself in flames as the warlock runs through a horde of undead like a bowling ball through pins. While successfully defending the back end, but falling to death saves, the party's dwarf cleric Dervil casts heal wounds and raises Davenar to a coherent state. After a short rest, and with our bargaining chip in hand, the party takes the wine up the road, hoping the excitement is over, at least for the night. Time to bargain at the Abbey. Barovia is proving to be no safe place. After more meetings with townfolks and meeting more major players in Barovia, the intricacies of Strahd's reign are becoming slightly clearer. Although much more is needed to be learned and discovered, the party gets food and some much-needed rest, and time to themselves to decide the next move. Their next encounter finds them in the woods once more, searching for a cave location, only to be ambushed by two hill giants. The giants prove to be formidable foes, and although rested, the party makes bad decisions in their tactics, and almost suffers a total party kill once more. Our cleric, Dwarf, is swallowed by one of the giants, and we believe the vials of holy water on his person and full metal plate inhibit instant ingestion. The cleric is removed from the fight, now fighting for his life, inside the stomach of the giant. The Swarlock, Davenar, casts an enlarge spell on the dwarf in an attempt to kill the hill giant by doubling the cleric's size. Although there was no instant death, it slowed the giant down just enough for Soultaken and Bloodwood to combine their martial attacks, ultimately leading in the demise of the giant and safety of Dervil with no time to spare. On the flank, Davenar uses Eldritch Blast cantrips to range fight the other hill giant, who is almost down due to a mortal wound. Taking two rocks hurled by the giant, Davenar sustained major damage once again, and nearing death save throws took refuge in a nearby cave for cover. And although both giants were defeated, the party took a tragic turn for the worst. As Davenar took refuge in the cave and the marshals finished off the last giant, a dark figure with a dark force attacked Davenar from behind, biting him in the neck. Hearing the ethereal screams from both Davenar and the attacker, who many say could be heard on the other planes, the party discovered Davenar was bitten by a vampire. After careful inspection by Dervil, it was deemed a mortal wound. Although Davenar would now gain some of the prowess of darkness by gaining a total of 18 in strength, constitution, and dexterity stats, along with some other buffs, his body and soul would now be afflicted, and he was now a half-turned vampire. Through Davenar's own pack magic and tombs, he is able to keep the affliction at bay, but maybe just for now. He now has the need to feed on blood and flesh to satiate the affliction. He also is hindered by the sun, and his fire magic is somewhat subdued. All is not lost, but the evil of Barovia seems to have at least a claw or two sinking into the well-being of our party. Blocking the entrance to the cave and saving an incapacitated Davenar, the party kills the vampire foe inside the cave. However, the claws of evil sink in the party further, As the cleric Derval picks up an axe on a routine search, Derval becomes unwillingly attuned to the dark axe, which wields power from a dark and cursed magic as well. Although power is gained, its dark nature inhibits the cleric's inherent holy abilities, as the party now seems in an existential war with its own internal alignments. The party presses on. After more navigation among the Barovian people, the party now aligns with Esmeralda, an ally with the same common goal, to seek the demise of Strahd, albeit a goal they are not sure they can accomplish at this point. After further torment from the Dark Lord and Steward of the land, the party receives a letter, an invitation to dinner by Strahd himself. After much internal deliberation within the party, the group decides to take Strahd up on his offer. Feeling somewhat familiar in this new land, and with a couple of the party members now wielding dark power as well, the decision is made. Before Strahd can be defeated, we must see what we are up against, and stare into the eyes of the monster himself. A sense of tension builds amongst the party as they come to the base of the castle. They are granted passage through the front gates, and door by evil wretched thralls and oddly elegant bloodsuckers. As the party enters the main hall, they admire the grandeur of the castle. As it seems, any sense of hope or safety now flees. An eerie tune is heard from an ancient pipe organ, and as the party proceeds, they meet Strahd himself playing the hymns on the organ. Beautiful, but dark and eerie, seemingly deadly hymns.